What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining me again. And today we've got another banging video highlighting the double standards between men and women when it comes to gender-based violence. The talking point is this whole drama between Richardson and Coleman. Let's get down to it. Richardson was allegedly arrested for shoving and assaulting her boyfriend Coleman at Seattle Tacoma Airport. This security video shows what happened on that day. As you can see from the security footage, Richardson was trying to bet Coleman to hit her or something as she continued to shove him, hitting him against the wall just to try to get a reaction. Thankfully, Coleman kept his hands to himself and was trying hard to get away from her to avoid a situation from happening. So after she was arrested, Coleman gave an interview of what happened that day, and here's what he had to say.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was just a sucky situation all around. Like, I don't feel as if, like, she should have been arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, people have discussions and emotions and stuff like that. And she have, like, things that she need to work on for herself, of course. And so do I, so do you, like, everybody. And I'm the type of guy, like, I'm in the business of just, like, extending grace and mercy and love. And I feel as if, like, I don't try to look at obstacles either. Like, I just look at, like, situations like this to just, like, you know, take a step back, analyze yourself mentally, and then just try to see what you can do to be your best self so that you can move forward, so you can just be the type of person and a human that God needs you to be for his kingdom and for his glory. And so that's kind of how I look at the situation. And like, and I hate the narrative too of just like, you know what I'm saying, it's so negative. But like I said, it's just like in the state of Seattle, even talking to the cop or whatever, he was just like, it really was nothing I could do. And just like, I understood. But I mean, like I said, it was just a sucky situation. But she's a human being and a great person. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like we've been able to be like really good teammates like all year. And I hate that narrative too because, you know, us coming together, like we're just two like real dominant personalities. And she's, to me, the best female athlete in the world. Like I see it every day. And like, you know, for me in my process, like I just said, like moving training groups, a whole new environment, a whole new, you know what I'm saying, training setup, different than what I've been in the past, like, you know, 10 years of my, you know, track and field career. And transitioning and then still coming back running 9.8 and feeling like I got so much more to give. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my path and that's my journey, and like being so up close and personal with her every day. And like I watched this girl like fall on the track like in February and walk it off like it was, you know what I'm saying, like a cramp, but get back up and have to take like a month and a half of just like rehab and trying to come back. And then 3 weeks later like have a competition and like, you know what I'm saying, like she just has a lot of things going on and like a lot of emotions and forces going on inside of her that like not only I can understand, but you know nobody can, because she one-on-one, and I'm one-on-one too. And so I know everything is happening in God's plan, because obviously He's one-on-one, and so that's really the main focus and the thing that I just wanted to say. And I know that like it's been a tough journey for her this year, but she gonna bounce back. And like I said, I see it every day. She's the best female athlete in the world, and she gonna be just fine. She gonna be good, and I'm gonna be good too. So it is what it is.
First off, I wasn't happy about this response. I thought he would go hard because now this woman almost ruined his life, his career. I expect him to be a little bit hard on her, but it is what it is from his point of view. But the situation could have handled differently. If she wasn't ready or she was under stress, why couldn't she back out from the competition? Why couldn't she seek help from the coach? You know, there are a lot of questions, and I believe her intentionally trying to sabotage Coleman's career was intentional, as she saw him as moving forward with his career while she's still behind due to injury. She didn't think that she would be able to come back from the injury. So I think that's why she was acting that way, being mad at him just to try and bring him down with her. Also, as Coleman is a spiritual person, I believe this is a sign from God for him to leave this woman with the spirit of Jezebel with her, because these are the time of women who will twist things to their advantage, who will twist the world to believe negative things about you while they seem as if they are angels. So he should have pressed charges just to cover his ass, just in case tomorrow she comes and says something else, just to try and paint a bad picture about the guy. So she was just in jail for 18 hours, then released, and no charges were brought onto her. So after this, she came out with an apology, which I believe is fake, as the attitude during the apology showed that she wasn't serious, or she was just laughing that she got away with it. Listen to this.
And more than anything, definitely a lot of self-reflection, a lot of understanding of not only putting myself in a compromised situation, but somebody that I have a deep care and appreciation for as well is something that holding myself accountable. I see myself, I'm taking this time to not only see myself, but give myself a certain level of help that overall is going to reflect who I truly am in my heart, in my spirit, and not allowing this moment, but accepting this moment to be more. And so my only thing is I want to be more, not even just for myself, for my family, for my fans, and overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to run away, but not refuse to run, but I refuse to run away, but face everything that comes to me head on, because everything on the other side is greater, but you got to go through in order to get there. So I'm ShaCarri, y'all. I appreciate y'all, and one love, much love, and y'all be blessed.
Firstly, I don't believe this apology, because from what she was saying, it's all about me. And also, what does she mean that putting herself in a compromising position? Was it the other way around? Shouldn't she apologize for putting Coleman in a compromising position? This shows to me that this girl is selfish and only thinks about herself, and she doesn't even care mentally what she did to Coleman. So after this apology video, then there was a new body cam footage of the incident of that day. I want you to listen to this and make your own judgment and compare it to what she said in her apology video, if this lady is genuine about what she did, or it was just to save face.
Hi. So we're in a relationship. I will no longer mess with him or what he had going on. He has some stuff in his bag. I just need to get out of my bag. Okay. My iPad, some clothes. I can stick it out, put it in my suitcase, brought his bag back. That's pretty much it. But we have a relationship, this kind of thing going on right now. But yeah, exactly. But I brought his bag back. I took all of my belongings out. I would leave him alone. You don't have to worry about me. I have a flight coming up for myself. Like I said, I'm on the phone right now. I have all of my belongings, but you don't have to worry about me while I'm in the airport with him at all. I just have to get my belongings out.
Do you have your ID on you? And boarding pass by chance?
Yeah. Do you need my ID for what? If you don't mind me asking?
Investigating a possible assault.
Assault? Christian, I assaulted you.
Oh, listen.
Chris, I assaulted you? Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm just making
it's
sure.
It's not him that reported it. One of the TSA folks reported it.
Oh, one of the TSA people, because I can definitely have evidence of him assaulting me if possible.
There's cameras everywhere.
Okay.
Wow, this is unbelievable. The moment this girl is accused of assault, she quickly tries to twist the story to make it seem like the boyfriend was the one assaulting him. But there are cameras all over, and she knows the truth. But she wants to throw this guy under the bus. Just imagine if there were no cameras, or it was in their house or in the hotel, what would be the outcome? Cole would have his life ruined, his career ruined by this lady. Let's continue the body cam for more lies that she talks about. Listen to this.
Hi, Sissy. So you hear me, right? So this is the position that Christian Coleman put me into, okay? Because he's a coward, and I don't want anything to do with him at this point going forward.
Now it's Coleman's fault now that they're in this position. But she was the one attacking him. He was trying to go away, to move away from her, trying to avoid such situation, but she kept on following him and pushing him. Now it's his fault. And also, she's calling him a coward. Just imagine, if he had hit her, she would still call him a coward and abuser. Now that he didn't hit her or anything, she still calls him a coward. Wow, this lady is crazy. And she continues to try to paint Coleman as a bad guy. Listen to this.
The argument pretty much, he's a liar. He lied about a couple things that's personally, just in a relationship. I pretty much, officers can understand what a relationship is about, but he lied. He's a liar. Okay.
And listen to this. This lady is calling this guy a liar, but she is the moment she was accused of assault, trying to pin the blame on him, saying that he assaulted her, and she has proof. But up to now, there's still no proof of the assault, and she's lying about it. Richard's lies could have ruined this man's life and career, and she sees it as being a joke. As you go through the body cam, there is proof that Richardson is lying and also contradicting his statements about being assaulted by Coleman. Listen to this.
Was there any type of physical assault?
No, I didn't touch him. He didn't touch me. I will be honest.
Hit him with anything?
No, I haven't hit him with anything.
Like that?
This lady is a snake. Firstly, when she was accused of assault, she quickly tried to push the blame on Coleman that he was the one assaulting her and that she had proof. Luckily, the officer shot her down, that they had cameras and know what happened. Now she's claiming that Coleman didn't even touch her and she didn't even hit him or do anything to him. But there's video evidence of her shoving, pushing him, which contradicts everything that she has been saying. So in conclusion, what do I think of this whole drama? Firstly, Richardson should have been arrested for assault with a deadly weapons. Because look at these nails. This could have easily injured Coleman, even killed him. Secondly, if Coleman had assaulted her, the Me Too movement, the media, sponsors, even the athletic body would have cut him off, just like they did with Jonathan Mayer and Johnny Depp, which shows the double standards. The issue I have with people like Richardson is that they are not held accountable. Even Nike put her in the front poster for their products. Even the real victims of gender-based violence, no one will believe them because of such people as Richardson. Thank you for joining me. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this drama. Smash that like button, subscribe for more content. Take care. Peace.